We've told you about the many dangers of the heat. Now domestic violence victims are in even more danger. Lindsay Shively is live to explain. Good morning, Lindsay.
Good morning, Beth. And experts want to stress it is not to say that someone that would normally not be an abuser would become one because of this heat wave we've been going through. But these temperatures do increase the odds that an abuser would become more violent and more often. And that has been happening in Kansas City, it turns out. We went to the Rosebrook Center, who has a very large shelter, 75-bed shelter that's been running over capacity for 2 years now. Almost 100 women and children are staying there, and they say their hotline has been ringing off the hook even more because of this heat. Now, what can be so dangerous about triggers like this, like job loss, bitter cold, and the extreme heat, is that abuse victims often blame that trigger instead of blaming the abuser. Now, sometimes the signs are obvious or there has already been violence, but sometimes the signs just are not so clear. Signs violence is coming could be all in the way the abuser tries to control.
Those are all things that women tend to dismiss their gut. And what we hope is that women really pay attention to if something's not off, regardless of what's going on. But we know those are the indicators, those are the things that could happen to really increase her danger of being really harmed or being killed.
So let's talk about those indicators. Violence, not the only thing to watch for. Is he controlling? Does he need to make all the decision? Want to know where you're going, who you're hanging out with, tells you what to wear, accuses you of being unfaithful, isolating you from your friends and family. Those are just a few things. But again, the biggest sign, listen to your gut. If you think something is off, it probably is. So if you think you may be in an abusive relationship or someone you know, your first step needs to be to call this crisis hotline. They will tell you what to do, and they'll try to help you cope with this entire situation. We have that crisis hotline on NBCActionNews.com. Right on the homepage, you can click on this story. You can also go to rosebrooks.org. We have a link to their site on ours as well. We're live. Lindsay Shively, NBC Action News Today.